Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do my makeup really quick, simple and easy. And also this hair, I did show you guys how I color this hair, how I install it. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that video out. First thing first, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Hydra Touch primer. This is a primer, but you guys know I do have dry skin, so I always use this because it feels very moisturizing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it with my HOWTO serum, and this one have hyaluronic acid in it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and massage it right into my skin. Next, I'm gonna go in with my color corrector, and I'm gonna go ahead and hide those dark spots under the eyes, around my nose, and around my 5 o'clock shadow around my what am I calling it? Around my mouth. Wow, can't speak today. What's going on? Then I'm gonna go ahead and use my damp beauty blender and just blend everything out. Next, I'm going to use my two favorite, my Tarte Shape Tape, and this one is the Kat Von D. The Kat Von D is in neutral, and then the Tarte Shape Tape is in, oh wow, I forgot. I think this one is in tan sand because it's very bright. So I'm going to go ahead and use the tan sand first, just to lighten up under the eyes, and then I'm going to use my Kat Von D in neutral to put right underneath the Tarte Shape Tape, so that when I blend it out, it doesn't look too harsh and crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that, and as you see that I'm blending it right underneath that Tarte Shape Tape, and then I'm gonna put the rest of the concealer, the bridge of my nose, and then my chin area, but I'm not gonna put it on my forehead because, as I said in my previous video, that I stopped putting a lot of stuff on my forehead. Like whatever is left on the brush, that's what's going to go on my forehead. I want to keep my forehead looking, very natural. Then I'm going to take my Juvia's Place. This one is in Malawi 230. And I'm going to take a little bit because you guys know about this foundation already. If you don't know, so you need to, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just put those dots on my cheek area. And I'm kind of going to do like a all-in-one foundation, concealer, contour today, because I think that is really quick and easy if you want to go, if you're really in a rush to go somewhere. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put my contour stick, and you guys know I don't like cream contour, but today I'm going to do that. So the cream contour that I'll be using is the Fenty, and this one is in Espresso, and I'm going to go ahead and just smooth it out on my back of my hand first, and then do a little contour on my cheeks, underneath my cheeks, and then what else? Yeah, I think that's it. Then I'm going to go back into my damp beauty blender and blend everything out. So next I'm going to use that brush, and I'm going to use that to blend out that contour. And when you're blending out your contour for beginners, blend up into your concealer, not down. And then the one that's under your cheek, you blend down. So the one on your cheeks, you blend up, and then the one under your chin, I'm saying cheeks, under your chin, you blend down. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then afterwards I'm gonna take the damn beauty blender again and just smooth everything out. Now I'm gonna go back into that Kat Von D, and I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my eyelid and put a little bit more under my eyes because it wasn't like the way I wanted it. So I'm gonna put a little bit more right under my nose. I mean, wow, right under my eyes, and then blend everything out. So now I'm going to use the two Fenty powder. This one is in nutmeg and the other one is in butter. And I'm going to go ahead and just put everything. I'm going to put the butter first, and I'm going to use that to set under my eyes with that same beauty blender. And then for the other one, which is in nutmeg, I'm going to use that to set the rest of my entire face. So you want to make sure that you don't have no creases underneath your eyes at all. That's the reason why I am going right back under before I put the powder. And then I'm gonna put the powder. And guys, I cannot bake I wish, but I can't. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend everything in and just make sure that it melts right into my skin. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the nutmeg, and I'm going to take it onto the beauty blender again, and I'm going to put a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and put it right over the rest of my face where I did not conceal. Now I am up close and personal with you guys, and I'm going to take my Nubian palette from the Juvia's Place, and this one is a hot mess. Look at this, so dirty. I was so embarrassed, but I don't care. You guys see that I use it a lot, and I will never stop using it until it's done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that light brown shade, and I'm going to go ahead and put it above my crease, and a little bit, you know, I'm kind of going to be spreading it out, to be honest. This is my transition shade, and I just want a little bit of color onto my lid, not too much. I want it to be very subtle and neutral, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Next, I'm going to take a darker shade right next to the one that I put. This one, I'm going to focus it more into the crease, just to give it a more, you know, definition, if that makes sense. You know, a transition from one shade to the other. So this one is a little teeny bit, not too much. darker than the first one I put, so I'm going to focus that right into the crease. Next, I'm going to take this nice, it's like a champagne golden color, and I'm going to put that right onto the lid. I'm only going to put three colors into my eyes today because I want this look to be very subtle. As you guys can see that my hair is, you know, bright, so I want to have a subtle makeup look to go with the hair. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right onto my lid and blend everything out. Next, I'm going to go into this dark color, chocolate color, and I don't want to do a wing with a regular pencil. I want to do a wing with this one. So as you can see that I use a very like pencil brush. It's really fine and thin, and I'm going to go ahead and use that just for like a little tiny brown wing, you know, just like that. And it's really pretty. It shows, but it doesn't really show, and I kind of like it like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on both sides. Now I'm going to go ahead with all those colors that I put on the top, and I'm just going to go ahead and just feather it out underneath my eyes just to have a little, you know, pop of color. Yeah, just a little pop of color. Now I'm going to use my mascara, and this is from Maybelline. I love this one so much. And I'm going to go ahead and comb my lashes, and later on I'm going to put on my lashes from my hair company, PrestigeForMyHair.com. And I'm going to put on the style Fluffy, my favorite, and that one is a bestseller, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. I'll put the link down below. Now I'm going to go in with my ABH Blush Trio Cocktail Party, my favorite. If you guys don't know, now you know. This is the only blush I use on this channel, and yeah, I really love it. Not sponsored, everything I have bought with my own money. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop some on my cheeks. I go into the Fenty Girl Next Door and Cheap Freak highlighter, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it onto a fan brush, and I'm gonna take both of them and just put a little bit of, you know, highlights and glow on my top of my cheek area. And I just want a subtle glow. I don't want it to be too much. As you can see how it looks, very subtle but still nice. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for. And I'm also going to put it onto the bridge of my nose. Next, I'm going to go in with my Morphe spray and spray my face, and I'm going to drench my skin, drench that. I'm going to go in with a lip liner. I totally forgot which lip liner I was using. I don't know, I'm not home. But if I know, I'll put it down below. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and line the lips, and then the lip gloss that I showed you, I'm going to change it. I'm going to put this one, my favorite. It looks so neutral and nude on me. So this one, the one that I changed it to is ColourPop, and I think this one is in Pillow Talk or Speed Dial, one of them. But this one is my favorite, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And what I'm doing right now, I don't show it that much on my channel, but I always do it anytime I go over with my lip liner. I always, you know, take a brush with a little bit of foundation and I just clean it up to make it look crisp and nice. But guys, this is it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell so that you don't miss a video from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.